Alito to my beautiful copper colored people found here by the Caucasians. Feathers up to y'all. I'll see what your boy got on. This Aboriginal, you know, this jewelry, thanks to my wife. Copper colored penny, you know. Got them arrows up. You know, y'all know how we do it, man. We're gonna get into it. Another lecture we're gonna tackle right here. I want y'all to see this. Lady Scrap, and let's see what she say.
Fruitown Brims, 35th Street, and you watching me on StreetGangs.com. I'm American Indian, Choctaw and Seminole. My mother's side was Choctaw, father's side is Seminole. Street.
What did she say?
Lady Scrap, Fruitown Brims, 35th Street, and you watching me on StreetGangs.com. I'm American Indian, Choctaw and Seminole. My mother's side was Choctaw, father's side is Seminole.
Y'all see that, right? This is what we got in the hood, man. This is what we got going on in the hoods all over. Like Chief Holiday said, what? Indians in the hood? We know who we are, man. We know our oral history. Y'all can't tell us nothing with this knockoff history y'all done got. We ain't dealing with that. We dealing with the truth, man. The truth. So we already know what was going on with us, right? So we can see as what they was doing as far as with our people. They had these crimes just like today. If you're loitering or any of that kind of stuff, you can get caught up. Same thing was going on in yesteryears. You got these little laws that was set up. The same like I told y'all before. These laws is a double-edged sword. Like the scriptures say. You guys got to understand that book is giving you the codes of what's going on. When you start breaking it down, going and translating, you'll understand what's going on. So the same crimes of today that they get us with, these RICO acts and all that, gang acts, that's why you can see all the gang members now, we wear all different colors. You be over there in a Crip neighborhood, and they flamed up. And you're like, well, what the heck? Because these gang injunctions. So just look at it as Aboriginal injunctions. American Indian injunctions. They was catching them back then doing the same thing. So guess what? These is what you had a lot to do with the slavery. When they were snatching these cats up. For these little malicious crimes and stuff. And having them to serve servitude on these plantations. Easy labor. Same way they got us when I'm in prison. They got us building all kind of furniture and stuff like that. 25 cents an hour. And they showing us, I had the guard showing us how much they making. Selling one of the chairs for $300. And stuff like that. So this is the same stuff that, like it says. In the scriptures, nothing new under the sun. There's nothing new going on, y'all. Nothing new. So the same crimes that was going on back then is going on today. If you want to know how your people was getting stuck in these situations. Same way we're getting stuck in these situations. Marijuana is legal before, then it's illegal. We killing, getting caught with pounds of it, doing servitude in the prisons. Then they make it legal. They make it legal. Sorceries, trickery. With the contracts you sign. Sign your life, your name on this contract right here. We're going to give you $20,000. Oh man, I ain't got nothing right now. $20,000, that's cool. Your record sales is $10 million. You looking around like, dang, what the heck happened? Same thing happened on the land. You got beat out of a deal. You bring everything to the table. And what do? They exploit you and exploit it. Then take it like they done made it. You think they the ones that created rap and all this stuff. Perms and all that. We've been doing that. We just wasn't using all the chemicals. Everything now is just destroyed. And like I was touching on before with the food and all that. Pesticide, herbicide in your vegetation. Everything else got hormones and all that stuff injected in it. Your food, your meats and all that. So you got to have a balance. The Most High creates good and He creates evil. You got to be in harmony and in balance. Right? You understanding that? So now let's go into with these so-called, because these people have never been attached to us, these Native Americans. That false history y'all been given and all that, they're not attached to us now. They don't riot with us or do anything with us now. And they didn't do it before. They sat back and watched us go through all the stuff we going through. And then got a little special little spot. They on reservations. You know what our reservations are? We're too big to be on those little lands that you can go and buy fireworks and stuff from. With those little people. We in the ghettos. Those are the biggest reservations. Them is your reservations right there. You understand that? So let's go into... Let's look into your Chukchi people. And let's see what these people is looking like. These are your Native Americans. These are their descendants. You see that? These are your people. Those are those people. They haven't changed. These are your tent dwellers. Not your mound builders and pyramid builders. Y'all see this? They're no different. We know that our customs and everything is different from those people on the so-called continent of Africa. Let's get back on this so y'all can see. Our customs, our dress code, our energy, our rhythm is totally different from the people of so-called Africa. You see that? Those are your Chukchi people. Them is where you get your Native Americans from. Some of them get a little darker because they got some of our ancestry in them. But these is them. That descend from them. Chukchi, the Eskimos, all them. See that? That's where you get those people from. Y'all see that? That's where you get all them, the moccasins and all that stuff they wearing. These are your tent dwellers. See that? What would they call her? Oh, that's light feather. Or that's light elk. And no disrespect to them people, but y'all got to know who y'all are. Because we know who we are. And when every time they asking all these Mongols and stuff, hey, who built these ancient architects and civilizations and stuff? Oh, we don't know. They were here when we got here. It's the same story you get from all the Americas, all over the Americas, from north to south, central, wherever you want to look at. This is all you get. We don't know who built it. Dude, it was there when we got here. Yeah, we know. Paper genocide is what took us out. Bum deals that we was doing, record deals. These is your people. Looks like they're having a drum ceremony. Oh, there's those two braids that you guys always wearing. They find locks on our mummies. Locks. Our hair is in locks. They find ancient mummies with locks and stuff. Oh, what has he got, a canoe? He's in a canoe? We was in ships. Not canoes. And not no slave ships. Ships we built. Shakshi people. The Shakshi people. Same dress wear and all that. Same attire on and all that.
I haven't seen them wear anything different.
Nothing different. Same you find them wearing over here, same over there. They want to talk about these people ain't physical. They just putting up wars. These people ain't dominating nothing. They don't produce no talent out of them. Nothing, nowhere. That's why you see us in all the political and all that, parties and all that stuff. Commercials, everything. And like I said, no disrespect to them, but I done been around them, raised with them and everything. And they talk like they cavemen or something. Slow talk, like they really don't understand things. Y'all playing games, man. This ain't no games, man. It's the same way. They don't attach themselves with us. Yesterday they wasn't doing it like they give you this fake story, and today they don't do it. They're nowhere with us. But they will pick up off of our stuff. Let's go into them. Let's go into the... Let's go into the native... Y'all see that? Native gangster bloods. Everybody else the culture vultures. Trying to follow us. Look at that. Talking about we some culture vultures. Y'all don't see that? Everybody want to do like us. Want to be like us. Y'all dummies, man. Everybody follow us. No matter what we do. If it's negative or positive. Pimping, pandering, all that stuff. Everything that we do, people follow that. The energy we bring. Look at that. I showed one of my Latino partners this. He thought them was Asians. And he thought someone was his people. My Latino partner, down here in Texas, that ain't over on the West Coast to see all this kind of stuff. See that? He was like, some of them Asians and Mexicans? I'm like, nah, them is your Native Americans you find on the West Coast. He's tripping like, oh, man, that's crazy. Never seen them. Because they're not down here, down south or anything. Nobody taking nothing from these dudes. Everybody else stealing from us. Greatness. Whatever we do, we make it look good. See that? Same. Chukchi people. These are Chukchi people. No different. No different. They're not built to be warriors like us. We're built to be physical people. Everything we do is physical. spiritual, rhythm, all that. All that we do. Not these. Not the latest newcomers. Y'all understanding this? So if y'all understanding, look. All this stuff that was going on. Okay, that's brothers. Those are your Chukchi people. These are your Chukchi people. You see them? Some look like Latinos, some look like Asians. And the same thing go with our Latino brothers and sisters. That's why some of them get named Chino. That's a nickname. Chino means Chinese. Some of them get named that. That's when you know people are mixed. You got some Latinos they call Negro. Hey, that's the homie Negro over there. What is Negro? So-called black. Because he looks like us. Then you have some they call Indio. Because why? He looks like one of the Native Americans. All these people are all mixed. This is what happens when you go into what our ancestors was doing. All this mixing and mingling. And then you go into a lot of that, which the so-called, you go into what the Moors and stuff was doing when it talks about the Slavs and the Slavic people. That's what the slave word comes from. And when they was taking them people and mixing and mingling with them, you can go in there and look and see some of these people that's